Good morning, ToneWoodAmp brothers and sisters. It's Rick Bozart here. I just got my brand new back plate for my ToneWoodAmp, and I figured why not make a video that shows how to install this thing, so that I know not everybody is handy and savvy with a screwdriver. So I figured why not show everybody how to do it. So the things you're gonna need, and I'm sorry I'm using this the ToneWood box to hold my phone. The things you're gonna need to do this project are, of course, your ToneWoodAmp, your back plate, a small screwdriver, preferably a tech screwdriver for a like heating and air conditioning type deal, Phillips head, and a regular screwdriver with a small tip. Now, it's really important that you choose the correct tool for this job, because you don't want to strip the screws out so that you can never take them out again. And there's another really important thing I want to show you as we go on, but we'll get to that. Now let me set this up. You won't see my face, but you'll see my hands working, and you'll still hear me talking as I do this. Hopefully this will work, and it looks like it's doing it. So I've already pre-loosened some of these screws so I could speed this process up. So you want to take your screwdriver and you want to remove your screws, and I like to set them in the order that they came out. Make sure that I put them back in the order that they were. Don't know that that's necessarily needed, but for me it's needed. It's the way I do things. It's the way I keep track of everything. Now this screw here is a little tough to get out. You gotta get, when you hear it click, you gotta get up under it and then pull it out. Got this bottom screw here. Back it out. Got this bottom screw here. Back it out. Now this is a really simple process that can go terribly wrong if one doesn't know what they're doing, for one, and two, doesn't do it properly. You can really mess things up. Here's another one it's kind of in the padding, but you just got to get in there and get it out. Pull that sticker back, and there you have it. You have all 6 screws out. Now grab by where the little handle pieces are and pull that back piece off. Now your back piece is removed and you're inside of your ToneWoodAmp. Now you don't want to touch anything inside of here, because if you know anything about electronics, finger oils are terrible on electronics. So what you want to do is keep that clean, and as soon as possible, preferably right after you took the back off the first time, you want to get everything lined up and in so that it clicks in. Now you're going to push that battery piece off of there, putting the new part in, but it just clicks down a little bit. Once it's in, you can click it back up and you're good to go. Now here's the crucial part about the side, or the putting the screws back into the ToneWoodAmp. Once you've got it all clicked in, you want to take and you want to reverse the screw. Did you hear that click? You want to reverse the screw until you hear it click. Once it clicks, you know you're in the grooves and you're not going to strip that screw out, putting it back in. Now I don't put them all the way in one at a time, and I just put the wrong screw in the wrong hole. See, I did all that work of actually lining these up and didn't put the right screw back in. There we go. That's the screw that goes in that hole. They're all the same screws, but I like to put what was already there back into the unit. That way it stays pretty much the same. Now what I do is I give it a little mash, and like I said, I'm not tightening these completely all the way down just yet. I want to get them all in their grooves first, and then once they're all in their grooves, and I know that they've taken and they're not stripping, because you don't want to strip the bass out. If you strip the bass out, you're kind of screwed as far as trying to put a screw in, because of course then you have the issue of your screw has nothing to grab onto. Bottom screws, make sure they click and they go in. And the reason I have the bigger screwdriver is so that in the end I can take the bigger screwdriver and I can get some torque on these screws and get them to actually grab a little deeper than just this little teeny tech driver will take them. Alright, that's that. Make sure I've got the right ones going in the right sides. It's really fairly simple, but I know that a lot of people don't deal with tinkering with stuff every day, and it can be a real pain in the butt and stressful, and it can freak you out, and no need to stress. You got Rick here to help you out. This one, you have to peel back the sticker just a little bit and find, there it is, find that little groove right there, drop that last one in. Hey Mr. Jack, how are you doing? I'm making a video to put on the internet. I said I'm making a video to put on the internet for all my friends, to help them out, to help them figure out how to put the new back on their new component that they got.
Good.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Jack. He's my roommate. He's an awesome guy. Make sure you get that in there correct. Get it all tight. Now on the corners, I like to push down a little bit because it helps with setting the screw in. Make sure that it gets in there nice and tight. And once you have tightened all your screws to the point where they are good to go, your ToneWood amp is ready to play again. And there you have it. Your brand new back installed on your ToneWood amp. Everything should be working in working order. She comes on, she works, and I'm ready to go plug it in and play some more.
Yeah, there you go.
If you like what you saw, click like down in the bottom. You can find me on Facebook. My name is Rick, R-I-C-K, Bozart, B-O-Z-A-R-T. That's Rick, R-I-C-K, Bozart, B-O-Z-A-R-T. Check out some of my music videos. Like my page. I have a music page too. I'm no Eddie Van Halen, but I love to dabble and I love to just create. I draw. I do a little bit of everything. Thank you, ToneWoodAmp, for this awesome opportunity of making great music with a great sound. Catch you guys on the next one.